We found peace finally. And then today you come out and you see army people driving around like there's something going on that is wrong. This is not right. This is not right. We are at peace. Let our children, let our families be at peace. Let people go to work at peace. All these army people driving about, this is not right. This is not right. This is not right. Our governor is peaceful. We love him. Leave us in peace. What is all this? Emotion is not in politics, we agree, but we want peace. We want peace. This is too much to us. This is not right. I move back to this state. I ran away before.
Ụmụnne m, ọ na-afụgo ka ihe si aga na Rivers State. Nke bụ na onye isi ala na-achị Nigeria bụ President Ahmed Bola Tinubu asịgo onye isi na-achị Rivers State bụ Gọvanọ Sim Fubara si anya si n'oche lituo na nlitu ọ lituru na ọ ga-anọ ọnwa isii before ọ malụ na ya ligotakwa ọzọ ka ọ ma nligota. Ọ bụrụ debe ka okwu bili nke bụ okwu bụ na ndị amị juziri n'ebe niile na Rivers State nke mere ụmụ nwaanyị fa ji wepụta ndị nne na ụmụazị ji wepụta wee na-ebe akwa wee na-asị Tinubu ọ gịnị ka anyị mere gị ọ bụkwa maka otu onye maka Nwike fa wee na-ajụ Nwike wee na-asị ya Nwike gịnị ka anyị mere gị anyị atabili omeji gị anyị atabili omeji gị hapụ na anyị ka anyị zuo ike. Ụmụ nwaanyị wepụta wee na-ebe akwa wee na-ayọ Tinubu sifa ya biko ya meelu fa bụ ndị Rivers State ebele ya bịa kposisi ndị amị n'aka na o nwezi ebe fa na-eje iti isi ebe a ndị amị iti isi ebe a ndị amị ije ebe a ndị amị nke bụ na ka m na-agwa ụnụ kịta na amarazi ebe gọvanọ fa bụ Gọvanọ Sim Fubara nọ. So biko ka m hapụ gị kịta ka ị nene ma nụrụ ihe ụmụ nwaanyị fa na-ebe akwa wee na-ekwu maka na nsogbu odo na Rivers State. Dịka o si na-adị mma dewetara gị ihe onyonyo si na Rivers State wepụta so ihe nidiri imedebe bụ subscribe to this channel ịgba your notification button so that oge ọbụla ihe melu abịa m weta ya ebe a post wee iwe nweta notification o mana kịta nene video then drop all comment gị na comment section ihe ichelu maka ya.
Crippled people and all we see is what for? Because of one man. I will say it over and over and over. What's going on in Rivers State is not similar in Mubara. What's going on in Rivers State is a comeback for the economic soul of Rivers State. Somebody wants to grab the economic soul of Rivers State. The soul of Rivers State, for 24 years, they kept milking us. That was how our money was flying all over our heads. It is here today, it is there tomorrow. It is funding all kinds of foolishness. This is the first time that civil servants have been paid in the 13 months. Every Christmas for 2 years, civil servants get paid. Civil servants have been paid all their salaries. For the first time, there are roads connecting the riverine community. It has never happened. They told us, they lied to us, they told us our terrain was too bad. Now we know our terrain is not bad. Now we know. He told us that we can have election here. And it can be anywhere but no war, no bloodshed, no gun shooting. And it happened here. And it happened here. Today you have told everybody to go. He says yes. You say go and resubmit a budget. He writes, he says, come and choose with me a befitting place that you want so that I can present this budget. You made it impossible for him. He wrote, I am coming to you. You locked him out. He wrote again to say, I will still come again. And you wrote to him as reply that for insubordination or whatever. And then the next thing you do is this.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. My name is Victor Sioku.
Okay, well, what do you make of the entire situation right from yesterday when the president made a statement at 7 p.m. and he's saying that the governor of Rivers State is being suspended until 6 months, after which a next course of action will be made. What do you make of the entire situation?
I think the president did not consult very well. I think so, because if you go to the Constitution, Section 305, you go and read and you find out that it will only take war for you to declare state of emergency. In Rivers State, there's no war ongoing. It will also take for the people of Rivers State to say, okay, they are creating danger to the existence of the country, our beloved country, Nigeria. And that is not what is happening in Rivers State.
Well, we've heard during from yesterday, we saw news of flying around how some national assets, particularly oil pipelines, were blown up. Don't you think that is a particular perfect reason to call for a state of emergency?
It is not, because crime happens every day. It is not. And let me also ask you, that those pipelines were blown, can't you also figure out that the state, the military now, they say they now have the power. What were they doing? What were the police doing? What were our secret service doing? That explosion would happen. Quite all right, good and fine. The president also made a point that I want to state out. He said that Fubara, the governor, yes, he's still the governor, that he did not do the right thing with respect to falling down the state assembly. I think that is a clear point. I do not support the governor in that regard. But then, we Nigerians will also forget the fact that those 27 lawmakers publicly came out to say that they were defecting. Nobody is talking about all that.
But let me cut you there. But the Supreme Court now ruled on a consolidated ruling, stating that those people are still lawmakers representing the Rivers State government and some people of the Rivers State. And based on the evidence before the court, they have not decamped. There is no affidavit or sworn evidence that they've decamped. What do you make of that?
So you think we should not also go from the angle of morality? These men, these adults, nobody pushed them. They are not children. Came out publicly, and now they are saying they should not be pointed. That no, they want us to erase what they have said.
But now the figure man of the State House of Assembly, that's the Speaker, is comfortable with this arrangement. The state of emergency as declared by President Tinubu. Now, don't you think that the House is comfortable, and that the only person that seems not to be comfortable who released a statement is the governor?
Okay, why wouldn't because the governor was elected. He was elected.
The Rivers State House of Assembly members too were elected.
Oh, because they know that the whole thing wasn't favoring them. But then, let's also not forget that. How did these men come in? The governor, the lawmakers, Nigerians, we should not be blind. One man bought their funds, and nobody is talking about that too. Nobody is talking about the godfatherism that is happening in Rivers State. Nobody is questioning. What we are talking right now is let Fubara, let him step aside for another leader, an ex-military man to take charge. Right now, it is being reported that the governor is being locked. An elected governor is being locked.
Well, let's round this up now. For posterity's sake and to mend all the broken bridges, what do you think is the next step after the state of emergency and the suspension of Fubara?
Please let them all come together. We want peace. I'm a stakeholder in Port Harcourt, so we
want you can hear me.
All parties to come down. The biggest issue happening in Rivers State too, one, ego between the stakeholders.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You heard it from the man. He says he's a stakeholder from the Port Harcourt, and he is deeply involved in the entire political situation, and he is not happy. He also says he wishes that the parties come to a round table to solve the entire imbroglio that has been rocking the Rivers State recently.
Hello. If you have been following this page, you would have noticed in previous videos, I made a particular video on the battle for Rivers State. And in that video, I insinuated that everything that is happening in Rivers State is manufactured and constructed from Abuja, all in anticipation of the outcome of the 2027 election. What is happening in Rivers State is a clear testament of the government of the day telling you that, hey, this is what we are going to do in 2027 and nothing will happen. Now, why it took this dimension, even where there is no clear-cut reason for the declaration of a state of emergency, still beats my imagination. The Constitution provides that the president can declare a state of emergency where governance has lost control of the activity of that state, such as when there are chaos, people are losing their lives, properties are being burnt, and the situation has gotten beyond the control of the sitting governor, then and only then that the president can declare a state of emergency. So if we look at Rivers State, has the situation become unbearable for the governor such that he can no longer sustain peace and tranquility in the state? Your answer is as good as mine. So why the hurry to declare a state of emergency in Rivers State? I'm going to tell you, even though you should have known by now. Wike has to establish that he is still in control of Rivers State. Wike has to establish that the current governor of Rivers State is his puppet and can be controlled from Abuja. Incidentally, for some reason best known to the incumbent governor, he decided that, hey, the idea of godfatherism ends with me. One thing that I've always asked, perhaps you may have also asked, is all the other states that peace have reigned, or this situation in Rivers State is not evident in that state, could it be that they are answerable to their predecessors? Could it be that the current governor of Kaduna State, Bayelsa State, Bauchi State, Gombe State, just to mention a few, is it that there is peace in those states because those governors are answerable, or there is a deal, or there is an agreement between them and their predecessors? But for me, some people are insinuating that the situation in Rivers State is about money. It's not about money. It's not about money. It's about retaining power for the presidency in 2027. I told you that Lagos, Rivers, and Kano, these are the three most important bloc states in Nigeria when it comes to the presidential election. You have to have at least one of it. Now, there's a likelihood that Peter Obi may win Lagos again. And of course, Peter Obi won Port Harcourt. The schematics that Peter Obi is employing by visiting the northern and getting some sort of approval has made it necessary to start a game plan and ensure that Rivers State is captured as soon as possible. To end this video, I would ask, the people of Rivers State elected a governor, not the president. The president did not elect the governor of Rivers State. Wike has done his 8 years and has left. Question is, why is he so bent on forcing an executive governor of his state to become his boy? Even where he says that people are ungrateful. Fubara is answerable to the people of Rivers State, not Wike. Fubara is answerable to the people of Rivers State, not Tinubu. I am sure if after they eventually take Fubara out, does it mean that the next governor will not be a stooge that will be answerable to Abuja, that will do the bidding of what Abuja needs? At the end of the day, I keep asking this question. Why is it that it appears Nigeria has suggested to us that as Southerners, our responsibility is just to provide the asset that provides the cash, but the decision making should be left for those who claim or who think they own us? And for some weird reason, those infected with selfishness and greed are willing to play this self-imposing subservient role of taking our wealth in the south to satisfy the greed of a certain cabal that believe they own the country. Well, the situation in Rivers State has become dicey. I'll be lying if I tell you that this is how to go about it, because I wouldn't want a situation where you'll be waiting for my video tomorrow and I will not be seen. I probably would have been picked up. But then, I still believe that power remains with the people. The question to the people of Rivers State is, are you willing to be used for this political chess game? This thing is not about Fubara and Wike. It's about somebody who believes he understands the chess moves of power. It's about grabbing it, snatching it, and running away with it. Will the people of Rivers State agree to be grabbed? Will the people of Rivers State agree to be snatched? Will the people of Rivers State agree that somebody somewhere runs away with them, such that whatever they want, whatever they predict, whatever they assume should happen in Rivers State should be what happened? Well, the choice is yours. I believe we claim we are wise, we claim we know, we claim say we dey. I wouldn't want a situation where the people of Rivers State are reduced to mere choir singers. Make you you sing all. It's fun. Rivers State serves as a pivotal state in Nigeria. Very, very pivotal. So if the people of Rivers State can look beyond their selfish, myopic, greedy, what is in it for me interest, and look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that somebody is using Rivers State as a chess piece to checkmate and secure 2027 presidential comeback.
Anyway, drop all comment in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel. Oh, dalo kachuku gozegi.